This board game took months to build, but here's the short version. Every year at Christmas, we make a game for the kids. This year, the game is called Snow Jumpers. It's a board game where 4 teams battle to spend the most time in the center. The goal was simple: fast turns, minimal rules, maximum fun. We started by designing the game on a whiteboard and made sure the fully analog version was fun before we ever started building anything. But it definitely didn't stay analog for long. Once the rules and the card deck were balanced, we built a foam mock-up and programmed an interface that used RFID tags to track which team reached the center. The prototype worked perfectly, so we started building the real board. We cut circular foam pieces with a hot wire table, glued everything together, hid the seams with plaster, and painted the entire board in a winter candy cane style. We added snow to the top of the board, used ice sparkles to create realistic footprints, and built a stadium-style base with arches to make it feel like a real event. But a game cannot be played without players, and that brings us to the minis. We actually had 2 sets. One set was for beauty, and the other was for survival. We designed the minis in Blender, and first printed them in resin for maximum detail. They look great, but they were a little too fragile for rough gameplay, so we made a second set out of plastic. The resin minis were for display and painting, and the plastic ones were built to survive the chaos. So here are the first 4 teams of the very first Blizzard's End Snow Jumpers tournament: the reindeer, the snowmen, the penguins, and the yetis. We also had a full analog backup of the game ready just in case the entire contraption caught fire. And we made medals for the winners so we could host a proper Olympic-style podium medal ceremony. The game came out looking very cool and very Christmassy, and the kids seemed to have an amazing time playing it. And the minis were knocked around, beat up, and put through absolute chaos, and none of them broke. We even made a companion app so the parents could cheer from the sidelines and award points during the game. The competition was fierce, and in the end it came down to 2 teams: the reindeer and the yetis, and with just 2 seconds left, the reindeer took the lead and won. It was pretty intense. Medals were awarded, chocolates were eaten, and a very Merry Christmas was had by all, even this yeti. Oh, and if you want the full build, the long video is on our channel, Couple Crafts Minis on YouTube.